Are you ready to challenge Gym Leader Iono, the supercharged streamer? Yes, I am. Very well. Allow me to show you to the battle court. Hello there, people who have access to the internet and who are currently using it to watch this video. My name is PunFood, or just Pun if you prefer. And we're still on the loading screen. Here we are. And here we are. The third gym battle against the supercharged streamer Iono. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? I hope I didn't lose the voice. Iono, woo, finally! Your eyeballs are mine, caught in my electroweb. So what's it, Iono? Hello, hello, hola, ciao, and bonjour. Hello, hello, hola. It's time for the Iono Zone, everybody. Today's challenger is flying high like a Watro. It's PunFood. Yay! You don't need the yay. It just sounds wrong and awkward. Anyway, how you feeling about this battle, PunFood? Like I can't lose. Hey, we got a lively one here. He'd make a gnarly influencer, friendo. I mean, what do you think I'm doing right now, Iono? Sorry, that was a slight bit rude. Alrighty then, who's ready to see me kick some butt? I'm ready, woo! Electro King gave 5,000. Looks like you're getting hyped. Ah, thank you muchly, Electro King. This is why I would never stream. I hate it when people are like thanking people who, sub like when they're in the middle of explaining something important like in the game. I don't know. It's something I would have some control over. Like I'd have a set time where I'd like read out, but I don't know. I might stream someday, but I also might just not. Anyway, let's get this show on the road. How strong is our challenger? I don't know. Let's find out together. I mean, I love puns, but like you can't be stealing my thing, I don't know. Like, are those robots or are those Magnemite, like, in dome things? I don't know. Whatever. I wonder what her hair would look like without those, like, in her hair. It would probably look super weird. It would look like that, and I don't like it. Give me a battle that'll electrify all my viewer pals! Well, I picked the right choice. We're gonna start off with a defense curl. I don't know why I'm carrying Glare, considering electric types cannot be paralyzed. I guess I can, though, so whatever. We're in defense curl to increase our defense, but also to give us a boost to our rollout. It's going to spark again, but it's not going to do much because Lucky is just strong. Come on. Rollout, one more time. Come on. There we go. And that just barely didn't kill. It's going to use Spark, and we're going to hit Rollout again, and the next thing that comes in should just go down here because of Rollout being charged up already. But, Belly Bolt, Belly Bolt is very difficult because of its ability. It's a new electric type. It evolves from Tadpole. Oh. Yeah. I'm sorry, Lucky. But anytime it gets hit with like a physical move, I believe, it has an ability called Electromorphosis, where effectively it just kind of takes that power and repurposes it. I don't want to rely on Spine, but honestly, I think I'm going to have to here. Okay. We'll hit Bulldoze. Ooh, we have Water Absorb. Okay, yeah. But can't hit us with electric moves, so that's good. I don't know if there's anything to do. But yeah, Electromorphosis is going to power up its next electric move, I believe, is how it works. Something like that. Basically, every time you use physical moves, which are probably the most common move type this early in the game, you're just gonna be charging it with power. So it's important to bring a ground type or something. But Wattrel is a great lead in case you decide to lead your ground type. Iono can hopefully just finish you off while you can't hit her. Though ground types do get rock moves usually. And yeah. But Intimidate, that's not the best. We'll go for another Bulldoze. Or they go for Bite. This battle is gonna go quicker than I thought, I think. Then again, you know, Iono's Ace is probably the hardest part of this fight. But we'll see how that goes. Got a crit with the Bulldoze. And Luxio fainted. I don't like to switch Pokemon. Really? Lucky's so close to leveling up. Oh no, this isn't good, loyal fans. I need to hear you cheering. Give me all you got. So, I should be talking about the electric type. The electric type is kind of like the normal type in that it only has one weakness. Difference is that electric types are resisted by grass types and dragon types, whereas normal's resisted by rock and steel, and electric has no effect on ground. She sent out Miss Magius, which is not an electric type. Of course, she's gonna tear it into an electric type, and Miss Magius has Levitate. Come forth, shining little light bulb. I'm not done yet. Iono power, go! And Miss Magius has Levitate, making it immune to ground type moves. Electric types with Levitate don't have any weaknesses. As such, electric is one of the harder types to counter, given you can only use ground. Confuse Ray. But I don't know. I think electric is sort of... However, electric also isn't too useful in of itself, because it only hits water and flying for super effective. Flying and water are both pretty common, so electric can get by just by doing that. But yeah, it is kind of a little bit not the best per se. Okay, Poison Jab. And then... Oh no! Why did... I was gonna put it to sleep with Yawn. I should have known. I thought Yawn... whatever. We'll just go for Poison Jab and hope we don't die. At least Iono's on a timer should this battle run long. But electric can be useful because it's good against common types, water and flying, and it only has one weakness to ground. So, you know, electric type with Levitate, pretty good. However, it's never really appealed to me. Electric seems common but rare at the same time. Electric is only iconic because of Pikachu, but I guarantee that if Pikachu wasn't the mascot, electric would be one of those types where it just doesn't quite fit in the same. Like, it fits in because it's one of the main elements, but also it kind of feels weirdly not quite there. Like it doesn't seamlessly blend in with everything else. Like, normal has its reasons for being the way it is, and so do other types that have few weaknesses and hit hardly anything for super effective. We should outspeed this thing. Florigato's fast. Florian, Seed Bomb. Never mind. I'm sorry, oh my god. Alright, never mind. Florian is just... This is why Sprigatito Florigato is the best. It's the fastest starter and also has high power, so cool. Took it out. Hardly need to do any leveling, looks like, for this team before fighting the next thing. Here is flashy and bright as a 10... That's 10 million. As a 10 million volt thunderbolt, friendo. Yeah, I don't know. Electric has always been... I really like lightning, like, elements and stuff, but I'm not a big fan of the electric typing in Pokemon. It's very weird, but like in any other media, I'm a big fan of like lightning and electric powers. I don't know. Anyway, what? Jewel is evolving? What level do you evolve? Is it level 25? It has to be, but like, why? So weird. Unless it's level 24 and I used auto battle. Hold up. This is one of those. One of those moments where I have to actually look up. Oh, it's level 25. Okay. Well, good to know. I don't know when you're gonna be useful again. Soon, I hope. Because we just got you. But Wattrel evolves into Kilowattrel we can't see the face of. I don't know, I think it looks cuter and cooler as a Wattrel, but this is like our region. I think this is supposed to be the regional bird of the region. Frigate bird? Anyway, it uses its throat sac to store electricity generated by its wings. There's hardly any oil in its feathers, so it's a poor swimmer. Yeah, electric flying. This is our first two-stage, regional bird, since, I think, Swellow in Gen 3. Electro Ball, we should be a lot faster now, so we can get rid of Spark. Anyway, it was Noctile in Gen 2 is my opinion of what the regional bird is. Then Swellow in Gen 3, Staraptor, Tranquil, or Unpheasant, whatever it is. Talonflame, Toucanon, Corviknight. Yeah, this is I think this is supposed to be the regional bird, and it's the first two-stage we've had since Gen 3. It's also, I don't think it's our first electric flying type, though. That's Thundurus. Or, well, no, it's Zapdos. Duh. Anyway. Our challenger came out victorious. Well done, Pun Food. I hate to say it, but I lost. Thanks for cheering me on anywho, my loyal fans. Well then, what does our challenger get for beating me, the lean, mean, streamin' queen? I'll tell ya. Pun Food, you win a gym badge. Woohoo! Screen cap this quick. This'll be a shot you want to save in your brain spaces forever. Cool. Like, they have to be real Magnemite if they're making phase whatever. The mysteries of Pokemon. By the byzies, with 3 gym badges, Pokepals of up to level 35 will be easier to catch to listen to you when you ask them to do stuff too. And as my thanks for such a sweet pick, I'm gonna give you a TM. You obtain TM Volt Switch. That's a move for Kilowattrel. Jewel. Anyway, it swaps you out. It does damage and then swaps your Pokemon to the back. Pretty good. It's U-turn for electric types. Anyway, if any of you found our electrifying battle to be shocking, go smash that subscribe button. Your eyeballs are mine, caught in my electroweb. Who's a what's it? Iono, the supercharged streamer. Catch y'all later. And if any of you found this video to be shocking, smash the subscribe button. Yeah. I need to come back here and learn from Iono again. Anyway, pardon me. Hello. You just defeated the gym leader, yes? And your name is Pun Food, if I recall correctly. Tell me, do you seek to become a champion? Sure, why not? Just what I hoped to hear. You have a rare talent, especially for your age. Aim high. Greater heights are within your reach. Oh, but I've gotten ahead of myself. I am Gita, chairwoman of the Pokémon League, the organization that runs these gyms. As you seem to be collecting gym badges, I suspect we'll meet again down the line. Until then, good day to you. People have, often had the opinion that the Pokemon League runs the region's, affairs. You know, I don't know if I fully agree with that, but in Paldea it seems to be kind of true. Like, it does feel like Gita's basically the president, you know? Or maybe, like, I guess president. Though I don't know if she was elected so much as, like, being a chairwoman. I don't know. Anyway, we gotta go heal unless they... No, they don't. Okay, cool. Actually, not cool at all. Now I have to figure out what I'm gonna do with my team. We have a good chunk of episode left, but I already used up a lot of EXP spots in the area. You know what I can do, though? I can totally, well, first off, one thing I want to make sure that happens is Jewel. I didn't necessarily want to do that, actually. I wanted to use TMs. I wanted to use Volt Switch. Because I don't know who else would want to use Volt Switch. We'll use maybe Roost. Get rid of Roost, maybe. Self-healing's fine, but I don't know. I don't see myself using Roost that much. And then we'll just... There we go. Cool. Okay, everything seems to be in order, and then what we can do with the rest of our episode is we definitely have to go train up some Pokemon. Well, I have to go train up some Pokemon, probably in between parts, but what we can do right now, just to finish off the episode, is we can take more classes. There is a marker here. Oh, right, for the stupid school trip thing. As long as we don't talk to the person, we should be fine. Here we go. Interested in classes? Yes, I am. No, not quite. Biology. So I did battle studies and I did home ec. I guess let's do languages, considering... Yeah. Cool. Class will begin soon, don't be tardy. Okay. Education is important. So is Pokemon battling, but education is important. Anyway. My dear students, how are you all today? Feeling good, I hope? Je m'appelle Salvatore. My name is Salvatore. Merci beaucoup. That is, thank you very much for your attention here in my class. I'm so... Hello. Right? That would be... Hello? That might be hello. If I butcher French words, then... Or any other language words, then... I'm so sorry, but, like, I only know a little bit of French and a little tiny or even less bit of Spanish. Anyway, I'm so hello or happy for this chance to re-experience my younger days with you all. Do you know what Salvatore means? It means savior. So just imagine I'm here to save you from spooky new languages. Haha, funny, no? That's right. My classes will teach you about various languages from different regions. You may say good morning or hello as a greeting, but people from elsewhere may say bonjour or salut. I've heard there's even a popular streamer out there who smashes several languages together and says hello, hello, hola, ciao, and bonjour. There are so many regions out there in our world, and each can have their own unique languages. It's very true, but we kind of turned English into a common language for all of us at some point. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it's also kind of like, we're using, I don't know, I don't live in anywhere where, there's a native language that isn't English, so, maybe I don't know, but I do feel like there is a bit of a, everyone knows how to speak English, it feels like now. And it does take away a little bit from, especially if you go online, right? But I do feel like to some extent it can take away from some of the uniqueness of, different regions. Though I did travel to France, Paris once. And, there were still a lot of people that were speaking French, but a lot of them knew English too. So, it's just one of those things where it does sometimes feel a bit like weird that, English is... I think it feels weird to me because, English is my first and technically only language. I'm not a full French speaking, but, English is technically my first and only language. So it does feel a bit weird to be like, everywhere you go, everyone's speaking, my language, but I'm not able to really speak theirs. It's kind of weird. Anyway, side tangent aside about personal feelings about it. Anyway, gracias, merci, Zizi. I think that would be Zizi, right? Or Zazy? Or Zize? I don't know. Arigato, danke. These all have the same meaning. Can you guess what it is? It's thank you. Whoa, pan food was it? Bravo, that is correct. And speaking up is important in language learning too. I guess that's true. Even if you can't necessarily speak the best of the same language, it's important to try. It's important to, I think it's something that we have been losing in our communication lately, of speaking up and, asserting your opinion in the world, and not necessarily online. I mean, like in real life. Especially in school, a lot of kids just don't speak up and provide an answer, because it's like, who wants to put themselves out there? But putting yourself out there is an important part of life, and I think it's an important lesson that should be taught more in school, but it's whatever. Gracias, merci, zize. These words all mean thank you. I guess some of you probably knew at least one of those. Despite meaning the same thing, their lengths and sounds are all different. Isn't that interesting? And now, apropos of nothing. Yeah, apropos, yeah. Apropos of nothing, let me give you one of my wise words of advice. When you travel abroad, you should try to speak the local language as much as you can, even if you can't speak it very well. I'm sure your willingness to try will make the people you meet tres hello very happy. Honestly, from my experience, just being able to say hello, delicious, and thank you in the local language will get you pretty far. For everything else, just pretend you're Mr. Mime and gesture away. Oh, there's that pesky bell. I guess that's all the time we have for today. Well, adios, mantene, a la pochene. I'm not even gonna try with that one. See you later, everyone. How do you think? How do you think I did with that voice? I don't mean to be offensive or rude. I just try to voice characters, He's clearly, I'm pretty sure he's meant to be mainly French speaking, considering how much he uses French over the other languages. Anyway, what class are we gonna take? Well, we took language battle. I guess let's take math. I like math a lot. Yeah, math with Miss Time sounds good. So we still have biology, history, and art, I think. Class will begin soon, don't be tardy. We should be able to get through maybe one more of those at least. Hello everyone, nice to meet you. My name's Time and I will be your math teacher. Sorry to put you all on the spot at the start of class, but let me ask you a quick question. Do you enjoy numbers, arithmetic, and the like? Yeah. Sort of, The kids weren't even looking up anyway. Oh my, haha, thank you for your honest responses. Some of you may like numbers, and some may not. I think that makes a wonderful mix. But no matter your opinion on math, I hope you find yourselves enjoying our lessons together. I'll do my best to find a good way to match up your interest with all types of math lessons. Speaking of which, are you all caught up on your studies of Pokémon type matchups? For example, grass is strong against water, and water is strong against fire, correct? Funfood, you seem to be good with Pokémon, so let me ask you this. You're not asking Nimona. Wow, I wonder why. It's almost like one of those things where like the teachers don't ask the smartest student because they want to give other students a chance to answer. Anyway, bearing in mind that water is strong against fire, if the move Water Gun hits a fire-type Pokémon, what becomes of the move's damage? It's doubled. That's right. I knew I could count on you for this question, Punfood. Using moves of a type that your opponent is weak to is a super effective tactic. Huh, yeah. It multiplies the damage of those moves by 2. On the other hand, using moves of a type that your opponent is resistant to isn't very effective. Right, yeah. It divides the damage of your moves by 2. Ha! Haha, I don't mean to encroach on Miss Dendra's battle studies territory, of course, but I thought it'd be best to use a lively topic as an example. That can make math fun even for those of you who don't like the subject, don't you think? That's a short class. Oh my, is that the bell? I suppose that's all for now. What a shame. I'm looking forward to seeing you all in the next class. I hope you're looking forward to it too. I enjoy math a lot. Math is fun. Seeing how stuff works, calculating stuff. Pretty fun to find out the answers. But like, people who don't like math are just weird to me. I can understand having difficulty with math, you know, and struggling it, but saying you don't like math just is strange. Anyway, let's do art. And the main reason I say it's strange that people don't like math is literally Pokemon is pretty much just math. It's just math. Most video games, in fact, use a lot of math. Like most things in the world use a lot of math. I guess you could say you don't like math, but I find it strange that so many, not that so many people, but I find it strange for the people that are like, math is horrible. Though I feel like there's been a change in that perspective with like the whole math makes up everything we do. And it's become less of a, I hate math so much as I struggle with math, but I don't know. Whatever, this is probably the last class we have time for in the day. Greetings. Is that what I want to do him as? Greetings. 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 He's a deeper voice, I think. Greetings. Greetings? Greetings. No, now I sound like James from the anime. Sort of, not really. Hassle. Greetings! No, that doesn't sound right. Greetings! Greetings. I am Hassel. I will be teaching this art class. It's a pleasure to meet you all. Yeah, I don't think anyone else in this game is going to have a voice like this. Now, let me be candid for one moment. I imagine that many of you will forget all that you learned in this class once you graduate. After all, you don't even need a basic understanding of artwork, much less a refined appreciation of beauty for most exams or jobs. So is my class a waste of time for you then? I think not. At least I certainly hope it isn't. Think for a moment, all of you. What is beauty anyway? What makes something beautiful? I don't know. Interesting. Thank you, Punfood. Oh, I didn't mean to suggest there's a correct answer to my query. The important thing is that you all take the time to think about it. Think about why we might find beauty in a flower blooming on the side of a road, for example. Question why the sky is a different shade of blue than the ocean, or why the leaves change color. Ponder the windmills of Artisan and how they move. Contemplate the chilling bite of the waters of Cascarafa. I'm sure you will find that every little detail of your lives will seem more vivid, more impactful if you just take a moment to stop and think. And I am certain that if you stop and truly appreciate the little beauties of this world, it will help you pull through the days where your studies have you exhausted or when work has dampened your spirits. Do pardon me for waxing philosophical. For waxing? For waxing philosophical. I feel like there's a word missing. Maybe I have to look up the definition of that. Waxing. For waxing philosophical. Hold on. What? I need to look that up later. Anyway, you don't need to understand all of that for now. To put it simply, it is true that one doesn't need art to survive, but it certainly makes surviving much more enjoyable. That is very true. I think it's very true that entertainment is just as important to our modern lives as anything else to some extent. Surviving is probably our number one goal, but what's the point of surviving if we don't have ways to entertain ourselves, if we don't have anything new to experience, any ways to explore what makes us us? Anyway, it is my hope that this class will add even a little bit of color to your lives. That's all for today. Next time, we'll try a more hands-on approach to appreciating beauty. Cool. Well then, and as he said, that's all the time for today. So, we might finish up, I think we'll finish up the level 1 classes, next time. As well as maybe do some, catching and grinding up our team next time. But for now, my name has been and will be tomorrow, and the day after that, 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 and it always will be Pun Food. You know, sometimes we gotta question what, I guess we have to question our existence. And, some of these lessons may not directly pose like the whole question everything about your existence, but they do bring up good points, Math is key to understanding this Pokemon world, right? But, it's also key to understanding the real world. Language is important. It's how we communicate, It's not just something that exists. It's something that we use and actively change and seek to understand each other through. And art is become part of the foundation of our society and part of the foundation of our lives, So, I think, that I really enjoy these classes. They bring up some interesting points and philosophical topics subtly through a Pokemon lens, and I can really appreciate them for that.